Now, when it comes to the ability to combine thought-provoking concepts in a rhyme, Tommy Bottoms is way ahead of his time. So in celebration of my greatness, from time to time, I typically have a taste of tequila as a toast of my talent for telling the truth. But in the process of putting together all these dope double-line tendres, dropping some heavy stuff for your medulla oblongata, Tommy Bottoms has developed a slight drinking problem. But I'm not just a heavy drinker, see, I'm a heavy thinker. So I marinate my mind in some barley and hops, and I jump off into some deep thought. See, I'm an inebriated genius with a Jose Cuervo flow. Call me the Black Al Capone, cause I'm a modern day wordplay bootlegger, and I ain't looking to dry out. See, I smuggled all these rhymes across the Mason-Dixon line, so now they call me the new mouth of the South. See, I am a socially conscious alcoholic. I keep up on current issues and world views over a couple of cold brews, and then I put together my pure thoughts in the form of a poem and present the people with my particular point of view. So if doing damage to my liver helps the people become better thinkers, then baby, bring on the cirrhosis. Cause my soul is so ferocious, man, forget some rehab, and I ain't looking for no AA. Cause if I can get 20 million citizens to wake up and pay attention and listen to this bullcrap double talk these politicians be spitting, the devil's a small price to pay. Cause I'm a drunken political pundit. No need to call a politician a pimp, cause that just sounds redundant. But what I will say is regardless if you're a Republican or a Democrat, politics is just a game, and all politicians lie, and they act like they're on different teams, but believe me, they're on the same side. And the reason why is because a politician's primary objective is to get reelected. So they'll say whatever it takes in order to survive, do whatever they gotta do in order to keep their career politics alive. But no need to worry. Because see, these big corporations and special interests are doing everything possible to make sure you get the best government money can buy. How else you think these politicians can afford to dress so fly? Out here bowling on the campaign trail, popping bottles of champagne and eating lobster tail. Out here having domestic policy orders in the Oval Office, screwing you right in the face because you refuse to see the obvious. And the reason you don't notice the distortion is because they got you sidetracked and distracted with polarizing issues like gay marriage and abortion. So while you run around here protesting, debating whether it's a woman's right to choose, or whether Gary can marry Larry, or whether Sherry can marry Linda, the job you have for the last 10 years just got shipped off to India. But I know y'all don't want to put your trust in no drunk. So no need to listen to me. Keep on listening to them gangsters in the mafia. Excuse me, I mean those gangsters in the media. So they be pumping you so full of fear, got you believing everything that they feed you. Just like them dudes at Fox News. They just gangsters in blue suits. Got you so scared to death that you're ready to call the coroner. So they got you thinking there's a terrorist and a child predator standing on every single corner waiting to have sex with your daughter. But it's just like those Bill O'Reilly types, always ready to declare war on something, but ain't never been in a fight. Just up there bumping his lips together like two Frisco dykes. But excuse me for my rudeness and my crudeness. See, I'm just up here rhyming under the influence. But I'm never too intoxicated to get behind the wheel of your mind. I will drive a point all the way home and have you thinking outside the lines. So before you start yelling F Bush, make sure you put on a rubber. Because the media and the government are in an open relationship with each other. But before I go any further, I need everybody to flag down their closest waitress, because I'm about to give everybody a shot of truth straight up with no chaser. Now listen, the American media is the fourth branch of the government, and the important role that they play is to constantly keep the people in check and completely off balance. That way the other three branches can do whatever they want to do and remain relatively unchallenged. That's because the American public is only concerned about the next celebrity scandal, or the next high-profile murder case, or the latest LAPD high-speed car chase. And while you sidetrack and distracted with all that, your government just passed the Patriot Act. Now your phone's is getting tapped. But they pumped you so full of fear, you don't see nothing wrong with that. That's because the media and the politicians have sold you on the slogan that Americans love their freedom. And that is the ultimate lie. Americans don't love freedom. Americans love to be pacified. And the reason why is all we need is an Xbox and an iPod, a laptop, and a credit card, American Idol on Wednesday, Starbucks, Nicole Richie. You know we need our DVDs, cable TV, and the big screens, ABC, NBC, ABC, and MTV. Who really needs civil liberties when you got ringtones on your phone and PlayStation 3? But see, you and drank from the Kool-Aid, so now you become addicted to all these technology trinkets. You ain't nothing but a go-go gadget savage. You used to like sex on the beach. Now you just be surfing the web for head, looking to log on with a lovely lady who's looking to have a couple of BlackBerry babies. But it's your lust for all these electronic lovers is the reason we no longer have to worry about the watch for our big brother. See, they put cameras on all our cell phones, so now we just out here watching each other. Nigga, that is gangster. But it's time for the watch to become the watchers. You got to start paying attention to how these politicians and media moguls be moving like mobsters. Stop thinking that the Bloods and Crips got some beef. Real gangster stuff go down between Madison Avenue and K Street. And I know some of y'all probably think, man, this dude drink way too much, he don't know what he's talking about. And that's cool. But see, the difference between me and you is I can always say I'm too drunk to notice the government abuse. But most of y'all sitting in here, bone dry sober, your government's still getting over, so tell me, what exactly is your excuse? But it's the Black Al Capone, the new mouth of the South. I'm about ready to sign out because I'm about to ride out the Waffle House, go get me something to eat. But before I leave, I need a little more time to think. So bartender, go ahead and hook me up with another drink.